Hi guys, and welcome to the next episode of Miriam Steals Her Fiance's Horse. I am taking Tilly for some coaching today, some training with a friend, Abby, who I've trained with before with Zora, and George actually had a training session with Abby on that same day, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's like a little treat for me. I ride a lot of 3-year-olds at the moment, and so it's lovely to be able to get out and do something fun like this, so I'm going to take you with me. I'm just eating some sustenance. I've got a cup of tea, excuse me, and yeah, it's quite cold. We're going to go out and hopefully not get too cold. Anyway, I'm going to take you with me and show you what we're getting up to today. We've got some stuff to do at the yard first. We've got to turn out some and get some mucking out done before we can leave, and then we'll exercise all the other horses when we come back. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hi everyone, enjoying your bucket of slop? I must tell you guys about the new feed I've been trying. You know I love to be improving my feeding standards. It's a company called Equidiet. You know, I've been feeding that, not feeding, but giving my horses that stuff called Hydrate for a while. You remember it, like, encourages them to drink. Well, this company make feed, and it's very, very interesting. It's like a fibre and oil-based diet, and yeah, we've not been feeding it for very long, but they're all starting to look really good on it, so I'll tell you a bit more about it at some point. Morning, Meg. I don't really have a huge amount of time to talk about feeds, etc. today, so what I'll do is I'll just put the link in the description below, and then if you guys are interested in doing a little bit of your own research, then you can. Which, thanks for that, Robin. We're just turning out. Do you want to go and get... Did you get really muddy yesterday?
No, it wasn't clean.
Yeah, we probably should. That's not going to fit. We got a rug. What rug did they send? Just discussing Olivia Towers' 3-year-old who is like dinosaur size. We need a rug for him. Well, get Moosh and Zolo ready and I'll come over. I'll get Robin ready and then I'll come over and find a rug. He's like 17'2", hands high. But we're just getting lots of the young ones turned out. They go out in groups, so it makes it much, much easier. And I can't do this one-handed. And then I need to muck, we're going to muck out and then we're going to get going. So, yeah. Here he is, our celebrity guest. This is Rufus, and he is owned by Olivia Towers, as in the Olivia Towers. He's enormous. He's like 17'2" and really bum high, so gonna get bigger. So I hope she likes big horses. And he's here to be backed. He's been here 2 days, and he's gonna go out in the field. You went out in the field yesterday too, didn't you? He's very, very sweet, very friendly. And I will keep you updated on his progress, probably more on my Instagram than on here, but there he is. Very, very sweet. Right, first rug time. Rug firmly applied for the first time. Very good, very unexciting. And now we go to the field. Let's see how big he is. Look, this is just like normal shoulder height. Enormous. That's how big he is. Oh, you scared? I know he's scared. We've had a polytunnel constructed. My new landlords have built a polytunnel and the horses haven't seen it yet. So this will be interesting. Next job, mucking out baby Zora. And I thought, while I muck her out, I'll give you guys a little update on her after her surgery and stuff. Right, I need to go. I'm going to put her in this next door stable so I can muck out around her. Not have to muck out around her. 1 minute. So I can't really remember where I got up to on the Zora story. So in case you haven't seen the video where I did a little update video, I'll just tell you again what happened. So with Zora, I've always struggled with her getting strong behind. She always felt weaker, and she sometimes had an unusual action on her right hind leg. She would like trot around and then she'd like lift the right hind up higher. And we had kind of gone over it briefly with my vet, but it never quite got to the bottom of it. So I made the decision to take her to Newmarket Rossdale's Equine Hospital and have a further investigation. And very subtle bilateral lameness was picked up on both hind legs, and when we x-rayed the joints, there were small bone chips in the joint. So we made the decision to surgically remove those bone chips. That was a while back now, a good few months ago now. And yeah, we are now just in the process of rehabilitating her, essentially. We did have a setback. We had, after 6 weeks, we took her to Rossdale's, and this is not speeding up my mucking out. We took her to Rossdale's and had a checkup, and she was actually unsound on the left hind leg. So the other leg that had been a problem before. Very frustrating. So we have just been going really, really carefully with her. I've been hacking her out in walk, which has been quite unpleasant because she's not able to go in the field yet. And we have been, I did some long lining with her yesterday. She just came and sniffed the camera, which was much better actually. And I think that's going to be my preferred choice of exercise for the next week until she goes back to the vets next Friday, because it's just very hard to exercise her safely with her being so fresh. So lots of hand walking, and we've been doing some light therapy with a equine LTS light torch. It's like infrared, and it's like a laser basically, and it promotes healing, reduces pain, and the swelling in the joints is gone completely now. Shush, Ralph. I'm trying to talk to people and you're growling at me. So we've been doing everything that we can and being so careful with her, which is very hard, but she's not wearing bandages behind anymore, which was helping with the inflammation in the joints. And she saw my amazing Swedish physio the other day, and she gave me lots and lots of things to be doing, and I did straight away notice a difference afterwards, and what she was saying was making total sense. So that is the Zora update. It's not very exciting yet, but hopefully it won't be long before she is going back jumping again too. Fingers crossed. Equally, if it takes another 6 months, but then she's really good and she's right, then that is also what needs to happen, and that is what I'll do. Anyway, right, I really do need to muck out now, so I'll see you when we're getting ready to go now. So we're just loading up the lorry, saddle pad, only available on the Hackett Equine website. And I've been cleaning the tack. We've got a clean saddle, bridle, and just getting stuff sorted, finding things such as boots. Need his tendon boots. I don't think they are in here. It's a very interesting bit of video, I'm sure. But anyway, yeah, we're just getting ready to go. So, lorry's ready, open, ready. Obi just, Obi? I wish it was Obi. We will take Obi out again soon. He's doing well in his rehab. He's quite fresh and does actually keep trying to buck me off when we're out hacking. But he was feeling good, so can't be a bad thing. But yeah, not Obi yet. Hopefully soon. Right, tendon boots, brush horse, go. Okay. Boy. He actually used to not be very good to load, do you remember? Good boy now. Silly. We have arrived. And it is bright and sunny and wonderful. You okay, Tilly McNilly? You good boy? It's not very far. It's only about 25 minutes. So it's lovely. Go out for a nice little day out. Well, not day out, you know what I mean. Right, let's get him packed up. Don't worry, we're not at a show. Not yet. I've got to learn a bit more before we go to a show, babes. You'll all be pleased to know I picked up some better gloves today. These have actually they have actually been chewed by a 3-year-old. This one was in Zolo's mouth for like a good minute, but they're better than the others. So the person that commented on my gloves, these are for you, literally. Time today. Oh, it's a big mountain block. I want to talk about these jumpers. This is another one of the items, yours will come minus grub, that you can purchase on the Hackatech Coin website. They just have the logo, they are a quarter zip, I wear them all the time, they're very warm and they wash incredibly well. I've had this one for ages now. So yeah, just wanted to add that in there, because I never get to talk about these things because I'm always just on my own holding the camera. So some of the audio on the clips is really hard to hear. Abby was quite far away from the camera, so I'm just going to do a little bit of voiceover on the video to explain a bit what was going on. Tilly has been ridden by George, and he is a strong horse, and I definitely struggled with finding the big enough canter that then I didn't feel like I was being basically run away with. And it's quite an interesting concept that actually, watching it back, I didn't look like I was going as fast as it felt. But there is a bit of a issue with a horse like Tilly in that sometimes you take a half halt after a fence and you feel like nothing happens. It's like this dead, numb feeling, and you think, oh my God, I'm about to die. And there are a few times where you'll see it, he does just run a bit, and you'll have to excuse it me and, understand that I'm not perfect, I'm human, and I'm learning in this moment. I've not ridden this horse before, really. And so I want you to understand that it's not my fault as such. And, that I was just trying to do my best. So if you think that it looks like I'm pulling a little bit, yes, I am, and it's because I felt a bit unsafe and like I was going really quite fast. So yeah, it's definitely a bit of a learning process with him. And in the warm up, we were focusing on finding a level canter and a level stride to this little vertical. So the vertical was on the turn, so it was helping because I was riding a curve through that shape, making sure that I was warming up, keeping on that same canter lead. Previously, Tilly has found landing on the right canter lead really hard, so this was a lovely exercise as it was really helping us get confidence in that. And actually, it felt really good. I felt really confident, and it was a lovely exercise to get us started. You see there, it got a little bit deep, and this was the thing. It kind of ran on. That was tended to be the feeling that I got. So we may take a change of rein, a little bit deep, but not too bad, and only a very small fence, so not worrying about it. But you can see there when we land from the fence, I take a little half halt, and he just tends to lean on me a little bit and not sort of concentrate or listen. I've got quite a strong bit. It's a like a rubbery in the middle pelham, and he really likes it. He's really happy in it, but it tends to be the kind of bit that you would use in a horse that was really sensitive in the mouth. Um, but he's kind of sensitive in the sense that he doesn't like something moving, but then he's not so sensitive in the sense that you take a half halt and not a lot happens. So you saw down that distance, it's quite a long distance, it's like nine or 10 strides I need to count actually. And it just felt a bit like he just kind of gets a bit faster and faster and faster. So just breaking it down, riding the exercise again, let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the jump was super there. So interesting that when I went 8 strides, that the balance was really good and the jump was really good. And then let's see what happens this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, not bad, but still not as smooth as the time before. Just not letting it kind of happen well enough. This is meant to be a 4-stride distance. As you can see, Tilly was quite happy to go on 3 strides. After a little giggle and a laugh about that, we carried on and we jumped the course again. So I jumped the course quite a few times, just running through it, making sure that I was getting confident on the distances. Yeah, and again there, that was 8 strides. Let's go back and count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you can hear on the audio, I think this is terrifyingly fast. Just try and be steady. So we come to a double and then it's a 5-stride distance. And again, I add down the distance and you'll see it just doesn't work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see I'm pulling and pulling and pulling. Poor guy can't get his head out to jump the fence. So it's all about me trusting in the bigger canter and not feeling like it's so quick. Okay, so we go and jump the whole course again. See if we can get a little smoother. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Again, I'm pulling and we end up on that horrible short stride. Really not seeming to learn about this smoother feeling yet. This is better here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and easy down there. Waiting. Good stride off the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Much better. And you could really see the difference in the smoothness of the fence. I have always pulled. It's always been my thing. I used to do it with Mo, and I still do it now. See these big, strong horses. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Much better. Felt fast, but got there on a better stride. He can't take. He's like, oh shush, Miriam, let me jump. A little bit deep there, so then he ran a little bit and got a bit deep coming out, but definitely very passable. Outside rein here to keep the balance. Wait. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I put my leg on. That was different. Abby and I were talking so much, we have not filmed any of the process of putting Tilly back in the lorry, but we have, and he was very pleased to be eating a little bit of grass, and in fact didn't want to go back on the horse box after the grass because he thought the grass was nice. But anyway, he can go back home and go out in the field. That was great. That was incredibly helpful and useful to learn a bit more and really start to trust in the stride a bit more and the confidence a bit more, and it felt great at the end and I was beaming, very happy with the round. So we're going to look at some shows and yeah, hopefully get out and do some fun stuff. That was great. What a good boy he is. Right, I'm going to get back home and we've got lots more horses to exercise, so I'm going to finish this video here. I do hope you enjoyed it and I will see you for next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.